to jump now into our COVID-19 button. Our team has been working around the clock to make sure that this button is filled with tools, resources, scripts, dialogue, information, hyperlinks, and training for not only leaders, but obviously also for the property managers. There has been a series of trainings being recorded on here that were live webinars. The next was to rolls out next week as well. And they have been done by Nathan Brett, our CEO, and by Melissa Anderson, our online trainer. Any of those sessions you've been unable to watch live, we have recorded them, and you can just jump into the past PM training or past manager training and review those at any time. I'm going to quickly jump down to what our clients favour the most throughout this, this tab in particular. So the scripts for providing rent assistance during COVID-19, rent collection and arrears management scripts, and what to say to a tenant asking for a rent reduction due to COVID-19. As you know, it is a very sensitive topic right now, and we have tenants swinging either side of the pendulum. We want to make sure that the language we're using throughout our agencies is going to be received very well by our tenants and not be the cause of any animosity moving forward. The reason we've put together all of this for you is so that all of your property managers are using the same language moving forward, using the same letters, the same templates, so that you know as the business owner, all of your team are communicating the exact same standard to your tenants and your landlords right now. We've broken down forms and templates and other resources into the different states and territories. So for example, I'll jump into Queensland. As you can see in Queensland, we have listed the COVID-19 specific hyperlinks. So this hyperlink for the RTA will take you specifically to the COVID-19 section, as well as the Business Queensland and the Residential Rental Hub. If we move on down, there are letters here for clients and tenants that your team can use. Again, you want to make sure hyper communication is paramount right now. Retention should be on the tip of everybody's tongue, and you want to make sure that all of your landlords and tenants are receiving information as these changes occur, and nobody is having to pick up the phone and call your team to say what is happening with my property. Resources and downloads here for you. So there's information on fact sheets, letters regarding entry, deed of variation of the tenancy agreement, as well as some REIQ letters that we have popped in here for you. Again, they've all been made state and territory specific, so you can jump into those individual tabs and have a look at what's relevant to your state. We do have other forms, letters and templates here as well. So if I just jump into these forms that we've put together for you, these are non-state specific and they're non-legislative specific as well. There is a working from home assessment checklist. So again, now that we're moving to working remotely, what do you need to make sure is all set up in your team's homes so that they're able to work successfully and you're covered with the OH&S as well. Photo and video authority form. We're wanting to make sure we get tenants to sign these constantly to make sure we have authority to do routine inspections where we're allowed to. And of course, do any videos of properties when it comes to listing them for rent. A waiver for applying for a property sight unseen. So if anybody is unable to view it for whatever reason, but they still want to apply for it, we need to get the authority from them to say they're not going to jump back and say it's not what I expected. We have created a checklist in here for you for the routine inspections. So what do you need to look for and what are you going to send to the owner to say this is what we've checked off via video for the routine inspection. And we have put together a couple of forms and checklists and plans here with regards to rentals. Letter templates. Now, these have actually been praised by a lot of our clients with the language that's been used in here as well. So again, quite sensitive, and you want to make sure it's empathetic and compassionate as well as getting the answers that we need to let the owner know to move towards the best decision.